Hi, it's Usabi. Welcome back to the channel. We're on Karelia with Bandito Jr. He's in the Deathstar, the FV215B183. This is probably his favourite tank. Let's see if it lives up to its reputation. And let's see how Jr. plays it on this map. It's heading to the north side of the map, and that should cover part of the hill and also the north side. Got a M41 Bulldog, so that tells you it's a tier 8, tier 10 game. So we've got 4 tier 10s, 5 tier 9s, and the rest are tier 8s. Right, it's got a 30B there. Fortunately that misses the shell velocity, a little slow here, 935 meters per second, so you do have to make allowances for that, but certainly a bit of a target rigid environment on the hill. Let's see if they can get into that. Alright, just out of shooting range at the moment. They're in cover. 50T. Snacky. No, not yet. He's not coming back down. Alright. Made some inroads anyway in terms of damage, which is good. But Junior would certainly like to get some damage himself. Got the G-Saw spotting there. Where we go? 50T, yep, there you go. Doesn't get a lot of hit points, but he gets the kill, so that's putting them up to a small advantage. So we've got a fairly long reload here, so just pulling back into cover while he's waiting. Pritchard a bit too scared to come out. 30B not being spotted at this point. He's probably behind a rock or he's many bushed. I'm sure the G-Saw has got CVS, but someone certainly does, and just looking at the lineup, it's probably the LC even 90 in the middle somewhere. I think it's lit and then shot at. He's still got plenty of hit points. Oh, where's that Prototypo? No target. But just again, use the mini-map in these situations so you can see where the Prototypo is. He's actually sort of just over the crest of the hill, so even though he's showing up in view range, it's not really in a shootable position from Junior's perspective. In any case, he's been sent back to the garage. So the match has evened out a little bit. It's that 268v5, but he's behind a rock, so Junior is ignoring him for the moment. It's just checking out the hill though. There is an FV4005 somewhere, and they typically don't like to travel too far from the base. Puts a blind shot in and he kills an SU-130BM. Oh well, obvious bush is obvious bush, as they say. It's showing up on his damage total, of course, because that was a complete blind shot, but takes a TD out of the game, one with pretty hefty alpha for its tier. It's certainly not in the rank of the Deathstar. Alright, so it's continuing to work this position. It's pretty powerful. It does allow you to pull back fairly quickly and get into cover. But we're just being patient here. Here comes the 30B, he's coming back up on the hill. 55A, and alright, target time. No, unfortunately that misses. Does get spotted again. Again, more than likely that's tank in the middle, and we'll just keep our money on the ELC even 90 for that. Can the G-Saw do something about it? G-Saw being tier 9, he should be able to mount CVS, and certainly is a light tank. Anything above tier 8 and above. In fact, the Bulldog's coming through. Oh, FV4005's been spotted, that's good. And he is behind cover. But Junior will be looking for that You'll see, there we go, got something spotted. Oh, we've got two. You'll see at 90. Oh, gets sent back to the garage, and a Saladin as well. So, some incoming fire there, you can see. But nothing can touch him right now. Just wait for his time to expire. But that'll expire before the targets come out again. So that 30B has dropped down a little bit. In fact, the Saladin goes down, so his cover didn't stand up. And if we're looking at the battle lineup, we're still in relatively close competition here. Both teams lost the same amount of tanks. And damage is also fairly similar. It's only about 5,000 hit points left, and pretty sure that Junior will want to bring up his target to at least 5k. There's the 30B. Okay, sit still for a second. No, come out in the open. And just in open enough, threads the shell through and gets the kill. So 4 kills now to Junior, leading his team in that respect. It hasn't changed the balance a great deal. They're basically still in the same number of tanks left on the field. But Junior now switching positions, so it looks like he's going to cross over. Is he going to go down the heavy line, down the south? So they're going to go down the middle. There's a bit of a dangerous play there. Just looking at the minimap, so we can see T55A is basically going after the DBV. In fact, takes him out. But this is where Junior is coming. Can he catch up with that 55A? Well, the point is the 55A are going to stay in that area. Now again, judging from the team lineup, you can see the 55A has taken a fair bit of damage already, so it will be definitely one-shottable as far as this Deathstar goes. Just got to make your shot land, because you've got a very long reload and you'll be able to get in 2 or 3 shots in for that, and you should be able to sustain that if he needs to. Oh, here we go, there's the Waffenträger, and he gets sent back to the garage, and that's the Deathstar in its prime there. 1203 hit points of damage sucked out of the life of the Waffenträger. Junior wisely pulls back, gets into cover while he's reloading. But no sign of the 55A, so possibly it's gone up in the hill. That's a good play for Junior at the moment, because from the hill you can reach down into the valley as well, and to the back of the map. Now the 55A has killed the 7032. The Charioteer takes out the 55A, so good bit of work there. So now it's just remaining the 2 TDs and the Arty, the Conqueror GC. Unfortunately, the Charioteer goes down to the 268 V5, so it is just Junior on his own now against the 3. Needs to get some vision and catch up to these enemy one by one if they'll let him. So he's going to be careful here. Oh, luckily he spotted the FV4005. He gets double bushed here. He'll get one shot, which he does. Does he get lit? Yes, he does. Now it's going to be a bit dangerous here. The 268 V5 is across the map, and he takes that shot on his track, so that is a bit of luck there. Not that it would have killed him, but the 268 V5 does have pretty good alpha too. Not in the league of the Deathstar, but definitely would make him 2-shottable. So he's coming around, making a bit of a circle here, just checking over his shoulder. And effectively heading back to base, because that's about the only thing to do now. There's only 931 hit points left amongst the enemy team. Most of that will be in the Conq GC, but he's only got about 450, so in fact probably the V5 has got the most in that respect. But being relatively slow, he could be outpaced by both the 26AV5 and even the Comp GC, if the Comp GC has already been on the move. So this is perhaps the right move to make. There's 5 minutes left in the game, and if he got onto the enemy base, he could be reset easily by the V5. Do that just last minute to prevent a win. So either way, it's really a coin cost, but I think this is the right play. Alright, so Junior, with that last kill, that brought up his Top Gun. 6 kills here, so to win this, he's going to have to get the other 2. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, someone is on cap. Alright, now who is that? Okay, we've got 268V5. So you can again afford to take one shot here. Can he... when he bounces it, there you go, 750 bounce, he gets the kill. Not a lot of hit points, but that's okay. He's lit, here comes the arty, now he knows where the arty is, so doesn't have to go all the way back along the map. Just follow the traces from where they came, and it's going to be all over Red Rover. So 4 minutes to go, plenty of time. It's already got an indicated 4K. It's probably a little bit over, but we'll see at the end of the game. And there's the Comp GC's been spotted. He's on the move though, so he's probably on a rock right now, but Junior will have to line him up. He's gone behind cover. And again, getting that lucky bounce, that 268V5, very unfortunate. Landed one on his tracks and the other one just bounced or ricocheted, most likely. So that's some hit points that probably would have given away. Right, lines him up, gets the kill. That is the end of the game. 8 kills, Radley Walters in the bag. In the end, 5.6k of damage. That was the blind shot added then. 8 kills, that gave him the Radley Walters, and he blocked 750 from that V5. Probably twice that if you counted the one that landed on his tracks. So, high caliber award, Top Gun for the original 6 kills, and the Radley Walters as well, and the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. So let's have a look at that worked out. So it's finished on top with a base experience of 1056. That's enough for a Mastery Badge in the Deathstar, so if you've got one, you might as well go out and see if you can get one. But damage-wise, more than twice the next tank, which was the E50M, and on the enemy side, the T55A coming in with 5.4, so he would have been disappointed, but 848 base, possibly getting into Ace Tanker territory with the Courageous Resistance Award, so hopefully it turns out for that player. But getting alone against the last remaining tanks, that's a good effort there from Junior, but he's very skilled in Deathstar play. Alright, so 10 shots fired. That's all he could get out of that game. Doesn't sound like a lot, but in the Deathstar, that's pretty significant. 8 hits out of that, 6 penetrations, so 2 of those doing splash damage, basically. And on the expense side, so he was running all premium. That is his habit with this particular tank, and he was mounting personal reserve bonuses for that. It didn't save him. Still lost 27k, but certainly worth it to get this sort of result. Anyway, another great game there from Bandito Jr. He's definitely a great player. We know that from his reputation and his abilities, but I always like to get his content, and hopefully when you see it, that's something you can enjoy. And if you wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up, that will help its performance. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe if you haven't done that already. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.